at my job, features need to ship yesterday. Some expectations, security, quality, debugging. The only way to keep up? AI. And if you're not using it, you feel slow. We used to start with a discovery phase. Read docs, explore the code base, try things that fail, break stuff, fix it, try again. That loop, fail, learn, retry, is what actually made you better, because you were exposed to real problems and you had to figure them out. But now it feels like the expectation is completely different. Research, AI. Iteration, AI. Implementation, you guessed it, AI. You didn't sped up the process, you removed it, and suddenly you're not really building anymore. You're reviewing, you're debugging, you're doing quality assurance, you prompt, you check, you ship. And this is a consequence. You can build things, but explaining them becomes harder. Debugging gets slower, edge cases surprise you. You're productive but fragile. And I'm sure there are people out there that don't even review properly. They just trust the output. Maybe do a quick manual test and ship it. And the ones that get hit the most by this? Mid-level and junior developers. The people who need that learning process the most. And here's the part that really bothers me. This isn't optional. If you don't use AI, you're slower. And if you're slower, you fall behind. So even if you want to read the code, understand things properly, take your time, you don't have that time because someone else is shipping faster than you. So you don't choose this workflow, you adapt to it. And that creates dependency, not because you're lazy, but because the system rewards speed. And once your baseline becomes AI speed, going back feels impossible. And this is a mix of a lot of things happening at the same time. A few years ago, a lot of companies expanded real fast, then the market slowed down and layoffs followed. AI showed up at the same time, so now everything gets mixed together. At the same time, there's a huge amount of marketing around AI, because hype drives valuation, so expectations go up, speed expectations go up, and suddenly it feels normal to expect massive output every day. Not necessarily better code, just more code. And even then, AI is not consistent. I was listening to the Primogen and he said something interesting. Using AI and agents sometimes feels like a roulette. Sometimes you get the perfect code, other times you get bugs, security issues, and, like the kids say nowadays, bad vibes. But don't get me wrong, AI is good for your job. It can be a great partner, AI is a great accelerator, but if it replaces your thinking completely, it becomes a crutch. You still need to go through the process sometimes, you still need to research, implement, debug, repeat, because that's where the real learning happens. For example, I'm learning Go right now. I'm trying to build a multiplayer game, a very simple one. I use AI as a coach. It helps me move faster, but I still force myself to understand what's happening. It cuts some of the pain, and yeah, the pain is what makes you grow the most, but it also helps you get exposed to new things faster, especially when you don't have much time outside your job. So if you feel pushed against the wall by expectations, you're not crazy. A lot of people feel it. I wish we all had time to slowly adapt to this new workflow, to transition properly, but the market is moving too fast for that. But you also can't just give up. You can't just say, AI will do everything, my job is worthless, and go become a farmer. I mean, that will probably give you less headaches and more grass touching, but if you actually like this field, you need to go the extra mile. Even 30 minutes a day. One problem, one idea, one experiment, just something that forces you to think. Learn something new. Think about problems, experiment. Have fun with it. Because programmers are not just code producers, we are problem solvers. And code is just one of the tools. Worst case scenario, the tools change from programming languages to AI. Best case, you get a powerful assistant that improves your life. But one thing is certain, if your job becomes just writing code and you stop thinking, you will get stuck. And that's when you become replaceable. So don't let that happen. Keep learning, keep challenging yourself, and if we all get replaced by the clankers, at least they can't replace us at drinking beers. Humans are still the best at that. And I'll see you in the next dimension.